I'm Laura Cherry Ackerman. I'm the Disability Services Coordinator for Ohio Agribility and OSU Extension in the College of Food, Agricultural, and Environmental Sciences, and I am a student in the Assistive and Rehabilitative Technology Certificate Program. I have a master's from The Ohio State University in Rehabilitation Services, which is focused on vocational rehabilitation, so vocational opportunities for people with disabilities. There's a lot that comes with that, but assistive technology is definitely one of them. I heard about this program from an extension colleague who was taking it, who contacted me about accessibility at a program she's planning, and I thought this was amazing. I was so excited to find this program because I'm familiar with technology. I've worked in the education field prior to this, so I've got a good familiarity with educational assistive technology, and I have a pretty good grasp on what our farmers, the kind of technology that they use. Some of it's very, very specific to a person with a disability. So I wanted to learn more about that because technology in general is changing so fast, but assistive technology especially is constantly changing and it's hard to keep up with, which also assistive technology, you're always looking at not only what's going to work for them, but what's not going to harm them in the short or long term. You want it to be safe for them and to keep benefiting them and progress with them through their disability. So in the certificate program, we learn all about what occupational therapists do, their different types of work, how they interact with patients. We spent a lot of time talking about the human activity assistive technology model and how do humans interact with the assistive technology, how do we need it to interact with us. And a lot was spent on just selecting the appropriate assistive technology. Assistive technology changes so fast, especially within the agriculture field anyway. The equipment manufacturers are always coming up with new pieces of equipment, so it's as much changing in the technology. We always need things like steps and handrails and better tractor seats, precision agriculture and using drones for all sorts of agricultural applications. It's a huge time saver and it can be a big safety benefit that they're not going out after a terrible storm to check what's happening out in the land. They can just take a drone out there instead of going out and rescuing themselves. This program is fully online, but being online, I work full time, generally kind of an 8:30 to 5, but being an extension and in this field, sometimes I have to travel across the state to do a presentation, or I might be out of town for a conference. And during the day, you need to be in the office. So it's very structured, and that's been very, very helpful. You get to work at your own pace, so I can get my work done and be fully present at work and also this. And this is great because it's impacting and influencing my work.